Good morning, everybody. It has been a minute since I have posted. I have been sicker than shit with COVID for about the past 10 days. And anyways, this is the first time in a minute I've even felt like coming out here to the shop and doing anything. And I've not really been wanting to come out to the shop and do anything, and I'll tell you why. The purpose of this video is to share with you what not to do based on what I learned not to do the hard way. So I recently made custom brake lines for my 67 Nova for the entire car, and I used one of these brake line flaring tools. I've had that thing right there for years and years, and I want to show you that if you've got one of these things, the best thing you can do with it is throw it right in the fucking trash where it belongs. Those things are not worth a crap, and let me show you why I say that. So I've got one of my little brake lines here that, yes, it leaks. Let's have a look here at the flare on the end of this thing. You know, initially, looks good, right? But when you start eyeballing it and you really pay close attention to it, you can kind of see that the flare is not really centered in the tubing. There's more material over on this side than there is this side. And if you look at it a little bit closer, you begin to realize that the top, leading edge of it is kind of canted. It's not really perfectly flat. If you look down into the flare right there, you're like, wait a second. The flare's not really centered in the tubing. So from 5 feet, it looks amazing. But from 6 inches, it looks terrible. So, man, I made 2 brake lines for the front of my car, 2 going all the way to the back to the independent rear suspension system. Used that tool that I just threw away. Started putting fluid into the Wilwood Master, and all of the joints started leaking. So all of my brake lines have to be completely rebuilt. At this point, that's when I realized that my brake flaring tool was absolute garbage. And I'll show you something here. This is a professional flare. That thing right there is nice and symmetrical. It's not leaning. You look into the end of it, you kind of see what I mean there, or at least I hope you can. As I move in, it starts to get, fuzzy. It's just simply nice and symmetrical. I accomplished that using the Eastwood flaring tool. Borrowed this from my neighbor, thanks Doyle. And I'm not going to show you how to use that thing. There's other videos online that show you how to use that flaring tool, but I just wanted to make a quick video and hopefully share, something that will save you guys some trouble and some money. It took quite a while to make the brake lines for my car. I was very, very intricate in trying to weave them along the frame and put mounts in and everything. So I've wasted a pretty significant amount of time by using the wrong flaring tool. So if you got one of those I just threw away, either don't buy it or throw the damn thing away. Get you one of those Eastwood tools. Hopefully that will save you guys some time and some money. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be good.